Hey everybody, and welcome. It's me, your songwriting partner, your co-producer, and as always, your friend Joe Seavey. And happy Thursday, guys. And Thursday is always our writing class that we like to call Picture This. Picture This is when I give you an image, a photograph, a painting, a comic strip, no matter what it is. It's an image, some kind of visual image, and your job is to write a song chorus to whatever that picture is. We've been very successful on doing this class for the longest time. Been having a lot of fun over these last couple of months, especially just watching you guys grow and prosper from these exercises. And the more I explain it, it seems like the more people are getting it and they understand what their job is in this, okay? So we do this. One of the biggest reasons I do this is to activate your creativity even when you're not feeling creative, because nobody feels creative 100% of the time, and we're human most of the time. Sometimes we get this extraordinary thing fly into our heads real quick. And it's almost like a sneeze. If you don't document it, it'll be gone, And that happens, not often, but it happens. But it's really hard to just inspire inspiration. Like just to snap your fingers and inspiration comes. It doesn't work like that. Sometimes it comes at the weirdest time when you're not expecting it. And then other times you're praying for something to pop in your head. And it's not always a guaranteed thing. So what I've done and how I created this exercise is, whether we realize it or not, everything around us is an influence, whether we're aware of it or it's subliminal. In fact, even sometimes I'll hear a song from an artist and I'll start writing a new song and realize I've subliminally kind of picked up that melody or something about the wordplay, and then I'm like, oh no, I gotta get rid of that because it's something else, something that's already out, or something that's already out there in the world, copywritten, and that's a no-no. I try to stay away from anything that's already kind of got that something already established. But we do this exercise because especially if you're writing with other people and they're paying you to write with them, they're looking to you for some sort of answer. But we're all human. We don't always have the answer to what's going on. So rather than have two of you staring at a blank piece of paper, it's a lot easier to have a starting place, something to spring your ideas from and work from that. And that's where this came from. So when we were back at performing our Studio West, we had a big giant screen television in the front room. And we would watch music videos, or we would listen to different songs on there. Because that TV goes through the PA system in the front room, so we hear it in really good quality sound. So after we would turn off YouTube there, the screensaver would pop up and you'd get all these really cool images on your screensaver, like Google Images would just appear. And some of them were just so amazing and beautiful looking that I thought, wouldn't it be cool to write songs based on some of these images? So we did that. And that's where Picture This was born, from that. So, and it's really never let me down. Every time I need a resource or something to tap into my creativity when I don't necessarily feel super creative, I go to Picture This. And it really does help. And again, there are some rules. The rules are, as always, it's a song. It's got to rhyme. So when you write a chorus, it's got to rhyme. It's got to make sense to the listener even through the first time listening to it. It can't be like, well, okay, I want to elaborate on that even because, the Beatles did write Come Together, and I don't know what that song means, but it sounds cool. So I'm going to say this. I'm going to alter that mindset a little bit. If something sounds really cool and has a cool swagger to it, I'm going to let that slide. But it still has to rhyme. It has to rhyme, and most of the time it has to tell a story. Okay? Now, whatever this picture that I'm about to show you represents to you, this is the beauty of this whole exercise. Is everyone is going to see this picture and everyone's going to have a different point of reference for what that picture means to them. And I want you to write based on whatever that picture makes you feel. Okay? Yes, I would love it if it had some sort of an explanation, based on what's there. But like I say all the time, listen, if this picture, whatever this picture is, makes you think about your second grade teacher because she wore a dress like the girl in the photograph, then write it about that. The subject matter is less important. It's what sparks your creativity. That's more important to me. This is a springboard to get your ideas going. That's it. That's pretty much it. And like I said, the rules are as follows. It's got to rhyme. It's got to tell somewhat of a story. And it's got to make sense to the listener. Whatever you see in this picture is entirely up to you. I want you to write whatever you feel in here. And also, I want you to do this. When you look at these pictures, and I tell you this every week, and I will tell you this forever, I want you to stare at the picture, whatever the picture is, and then you can actually hit the space bar on your keyboard, or if it's your phone, just hit pause on the YouTube video. So you can take as much time as you need to look at the picture, okay? I want you to stare at that picture until you go into a daydream. When you pull out of your daydream, I want you to take your pen and paper. I want you to write down everything you saw, almost like a list. Everything that was in the picture or everything that was in your daydream, write it down. Don't worry about it rhyming yet. Don't worry about any of that stuff, okay? Just get it all jotted down. What's in the front, what's in the foreground, in the background. If there's anything in the background, write it all down. Then write about your daydream that you saw when you went in here and spaced out when you stared at the picture, okay? Then start to kind of tell a story and make things rhyme and make things make sense in that respect. I hope you guys are following with me so far. Anyway, without further ado, I am now going to show you this photograph so you can start whatever it is you want to start. So without further ado, here it is. Okay, so we're back. You saw the picture. It's a woman with her hands over her face, but you can see her face over her hands. I thought that was really cool. I was going through photographs and just through images, and that came up. And I thought, wow, that's bizarre and weird, but yet cool. There's a story there. So, like many of you will do later, I stared at this until I started getting a little movie in my head of what I'm seeing in my little daydream. When I pulled back, I looked at the picture again and I thought, I see right through you. That was my first impression. And I thought, I see right through all your lies. Like, that's what that picture represented to me. It was like someone trying to hide their expression, but I can see through it just based on what we were talking about before. So what I did was, like I do, I start coming up with a cadence of some kind. I always think rhythm. Rhythm is the foundation for me for all songs. As important as melody, rhythm is as important to me as melody. To me, that's what drives me. So I'm going to read to you what I wrote for this particular photograph. So it goes like this. I'll always be the one that you can't control. I won't stop till I won, till I've won, until I have it all. No mercy in your eyes. I see right through all your lies. I'll always be the one that you can't control. I won't stop till I've won, until I have it all. I'll read it again. I won't sing it this time. I'll read it. I'll always be the one that you can't control. I won't stop till I've won, until I have it all. No mercy in your eyes. I see right through all your lies. I'll always be the one that you can't control. I won't stop till I've won, until I have it all. So I just saw that photograph and thought, this person, I see right through their bull. I see right through their lies and their bull crap. And I put it into a relationship kind of a term where, like, me and this person are always at odds with each other. They're always trying to dominate the conversation or the relationship or the living, arrangement or whatever. They're always trying to be the dominant person in the relationship or in the friendship or whatever this is. And this person, they're a little cold and competitive, and they lie sometimes to convince you or to connive you into whatever they want you to think or believe. So that is the words I came up with based on my little journey into my mind into the daydream. So, and I do have a melody, as you heard a little bit of it, but I didn't elaborate, but I do have a strong melody for this with chords and everything, which I will show you at another date. But guys, that is all the time that we have. Again, this is your songwriting partner, your co-producer, and as always, your friend Joe Seavey. I can't wait to see what you guys write for this. You guys have been sending me some great stuff from last week and the week before. Really great stuff. I'm really impressed. Also a little jealous sometimes. You guys write such good stuff. It makes me a little jealous. Anyway, guys, I love you. Be safe, be well, and I will see you very soon. All right, guys, peace.